Hello, Virgo. Oh my God, I need to find my volume. That was too quiet, loud. Okay, we're calm. Hello, Virgo. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly wishes you knew this tarot card reading. We're gonna have a look at the who of it all, and then do the tarot spread. We'll dive right in. If you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And here we go. Okay, let's see what this person is. Who is it? What vibe do they carry? Because it could be their sign, or it could be the energy of the sign that they're bringing to the situation. So let's have a look at your person here. They got Capricorn energy. And you'll know because the Capricornian energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Good for you. Good for you. I don't think you can see there. Now you can see there. Okay, so Capricorn, we have earthy energy, and we have somebody who's very practical, ambitious, and organized, and somebody who can make a plan and then execute and, you know, be resourceful about it. Just a good strategist, and usually a leader. So the next vibe we've got going on here is Leo, and the energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. So there's a charisma aspect of this person. So we have ambition, and then we also have that intangible X factor, that fiery energy, the motivation, that drive, and that kind of sense of purpose, like I was made for this business stuff. So it's giving me kind of like a structured component, structured figure in your life. This could be a parental, because Capricorn is typically, well, it's ruled by Saturn, which is kind of like a paternal type of energy that embeds structure and organization in one's life. And then Leo is like, I need my sense of purpose, I need to have fun, I need to make everything lively and colorful, and I'm very attention seeking, which goes hand in hand with the intentions of a Capricorn, because they want that social attention as well. Then we have Pisces energy, and this energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. All right, Mikey. Okay, so now we have Pisces energy, and this is giving us a little bit of that dreamy, emotionally intelligent energy, a person who runs on intuition, and somebody who has somewhat of a sensitive heart to them. So that may mean that they're compassionate, empathetic, but it could also mean that they're weak-willed in some areas, maybe matters of the heart. So, or they have a soft spot, but definitely have subconscious intentions that may be rooted in like emotions, and so that leaves a lot to the imagination. And we're gonna have a look now at what they secretly wish you knew. Right, I'm using the Golden Universal Tarot, and like all the decks that I use, it's in the description if you care. Oakley dokes. Your first, Four of Wands to start, really? I'm trying to. Four of Wands. This is the Twin Flame card, as most of you know. This card is in reverse, so we have to consider that there may be some bit of a hiccups, somewhat of an interruption to the flow of Twin Flame energy. Or this may be like, this used to be Twin Flame energy, and now it's, you know, turned upside down. Now we're not in that Twin Flame vibe. So this could also represent marriage, but either way, it's like a connection to somebody that's fiery, passionate, could be a little aggressive at times, but also very powerful and stable. But it's in reverse, so we'll see why. Then we have the Star, and the Star is it's a messenger of hope. It's a messenger of enlightenment and awakening. So that's interesting, just because of the card that precedes it. Now this card is also associated with Aquarius, so you may have one of those on your hand. But it's starting to reveal where the intentions are coming from. And it's kind of a twin flame, a deep spiritual source. And then we have awakening involved as well now. So let's keep going. Then we've got the Two of Pentacles. So there is a little bit of juggling here, but I would like to know what we're juggling. On one end of it, I feel like, you know, we could be juggling our work life, our business, our responsibilities. But I think that the reason this person needs to be nimble is because they're juggling something that is of importance and of value to them, so they're willing to juggle. But I wonder if this is temporary or a long-term type thing, because listen, I'm getting suspicious. Okay, I already have the awkward eye for you, so you better, even though it's a good lineup, it's a good vibe. Then we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so here we go. Six of Pentacles giving us the energy of somebody who's generous, somebody who has a cup that overfloweth and they can share the wealth. So relative to that Capricornian intention and the two pentacles that we have here now, so it's like, it's feeling like, can I give you money? Can I give you my time? Can I give you a connection, a networking connection that'll help amplify your situation? It's feeling like, if I do that, I'm gonna have to juggle. So this person might be a little bit like reserved on how they're generous, cautious on how they're generous. Maybe you've asked for a favor of them and they're like, I don't know about that, I'm not sure. Because this card is in reverse. Ooh, just hit myself in the eye. But yeah, let's pull your last card and then we can look at this overall. Oh shoot, now we know. Now we know. Money wasn't tight, but money wasn't right. So it feels like some of you may be wanting, and this looks pretty straightforward to be honest, and plus now it's crystal clear. We have the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It feels like a person who you're asking something of them and they may get defensive. They may get very reserved. They may hold back why they're being reserved. And you may feel like you have this relationship where you can, give me the insider scoop, give me the tea. We have a close relationship, but you might be in for a rude awakening because this person is holding back, as we can see here. Moral of the story, but they're holding back, and they may be holding back again their time, resources, opportunities, something that they could normally be generous with. They're not being as generous. They're not being as forthcoming, and it may have something to do with them juggling. So you know who this is based on if you've asked somebody for a favor, if you've asked somebody for help, and somebody who would like normally help is being like, I don't know, or maybe you had a pact with somebody who's like a twin flame, and even if you're not talking, you'd be like, well, when the times are tough, I can always reach out to them as an option. And maybe they're not being as generous as they would be before because they're juggling either their time or their situation. Okay, now there's this awakening and aha moment between the question being asked and the behavior, the actions. I feel like these are less tangible than this, because this is like their physical time, their attention, and yeah, possibly money. But it feels very sinister over on this end, because it's like, can you just be honest and direct and tell me what is what, that you can't share your time with me, that you don't have the space for me? But I feel like this person's less communicative. You might understand what that's about. It's like, you're not going to be direct and be like, I don't want to talk to you. You'll just kind of like brush them off, not reply, make them figure it out on their own. Might be, the style of it all, like the way that they treat you is just kind of not answer or just dismiss it, or just be like, I'll get back to you, and then they don't get back to you for a long time, and you're like, I don't know how, like maybe I'm being impatient or some crap. But I feel like the whole action is like an awakening as well, where it's like you realize where you stand with this person. I feel like if the connection was felt to be strong, I feel like you're in for a rude awakening, that they may be a little more reserved than you are. And I feel like this is all towards the path of something else, because this behavior to me is like, it's reserved. It's like, I'm holding back, but it's like, it doesn't really say why they're holding back. So I'm going to pull a few more cards to see, because we have such good beginnings. We have like twin flame energy. Maybe this person was important before and they still, or maybe you felt like you were important before, so you feel like you're going to be important now, and they're treating you like less important, like less of a priority. They're not as generous with their time or their money or whatever the heck it is that they used to help you with no problem. Maybe this person cares about how things look on the outside, and that's why they're being reserved and holding back. But let's have a look. They might be scared. The Lovers here, it's about making a heart-centered decision. They may feel like it's for the best that they do not create that space, for them to share and be generous towards you. Maybe they're trying to break the connection spiritually, because now we have 2 twin flame or soulmate type cards with the 4 of Wands and the Lovers. Now this is supposed to represent doing the best for both of us, and that's a really fair thing. But I think this person isn't it's like they're not allowing you to have the knowledge, the intel, to make your own decisions. They're trying to do their own thing and do the best for both of you. So if that's like a light rejection or avoidance, you can be like, oh, you'll get the point, instead of being straight up, because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to be malicious towards you. I feel like this person has something else that they're juggling. It may be a soulmate connection that they're feeling, because this one's in reverse. So you may be from a past and they may have a new connection, or somebody that they're prioritized to, even if they have fond feelings for you. But this is a lover, not a fighter. So remember that. And I feel like where they're coming from is just trying to find the space to balance the relationship between the past and their future or their current. Maybe they're just not trying to take anything that isn't seriously, so they can just move forward with their lives. It feels like they care about the meant to be partner of it all more than the, fun, the thrill of it all. I think that maybe if you're like using this person or just kind of checking in for a favor and stuff like that, they might start to dissolve that relationship. Just because, again, we're making heart-centered decisions, doing things for the best. And if it's about this, it's about balancing those relationships. So maybe they think that by you asking them for favors, money, time, whatever physical thing it is, they might feel like that might be not fair, because it might be leading you on, or it might be not fair to if they have a new partner, or it might be not healthy or unhealthy for them if they're trying to move on from their relationship with you. Twin flame in reverse could mean that something went wrong and they're trying to move on, and maybe they feel like they have to make the right decision in order to do so, and so they must be more reserved. They must not be as generous with their time, again, and they must find balance and juggle their relationships. Okay, even if it's a relationship with themselves, because it's clear that they're ambitious and they want things. They have a lot of pride. They have a lot of investment in their purpose or their destiny, and plus they have an imagination. They have a vision, and they're a lover, not a fighter. So this person is really just trying to avoid or kind of fade away as having you as a priority to them. That might not be the best reading, but I feel like this is always kind of a destiny type thing. When it's the twin flames, there's nothing you can physically do if you are meant to be together, and this person may be just trying to follow that path, whether it means you're together or not, whether it means pulling away or not. You can also have the idea that this person may be pulling away because they're more focused on their career. Lots of pentacles here. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Virgo, or a Taurus. But this person, again, might be a little more practical and stable and be like, listen, I don't have time for this or to cultivate a romantic connection right now, because I need to use up all my resources and time for that ambition and trying to drive their life forward. And you can gauge that depending on how successful this person already is. So yeah, there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video, and if you'd like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop, and I will see you in the next one. Ciao.